It's the Bob and Angus Show with your hosts, Bob McWhirtle and Angus McPeters.
Welcome to the Bob and Angus Show.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Angus. And together, we're bringing you the best from Mayfair games and gaming in general. In national news, we go to New Orleans. So break out the masks, the beads, the booze.
And the partying! Come on, Angus, up top! Hey!
Sorry, Bob. If I high-hoofed you, Lord'd have me on the couch for a week. However, in New Orleans, the party rages on as they have finally completed their much-delayed streetcar tracks. Despite complaints of inefficiencies and finger-pointing by those in charge, the final paths have been laid and the trolleys have begun operation.
Tourist reactions have been mixed. Some like the casual nature of the track layout, while others have issues with tracks that resemble, 5 pounds of cooked spaghetti.
Also, the tremendous amount of lumber required to build something so completely inefficient has environmental activists up in arms.
And hooves!
But that... Look, that analogy doesn't even make sense, Bob. Hooves compared to hands, not arms.
Limbs, then!
And how are you holding that sign with no thumbs?
Not the point. The point is, who will speak for the trees, Angus? Who?
Handism aside, I'm not against the idea of protesting for a good cause, but New Orleans always takes care of their trees. Lots of parks, Audubon Park, Jean Lafitte Park, Louis Armstrong Park.
How do you know so much about the New Orleans parks, Angus?
I have traveled extensively, Bob, and I have very fond memories of strolling in the French Quarter, sampling the local cuisine.
But what does the cuisine have to do with park? Oh, free food. You know where the parks are, so you can go there and eat the shrubbery.
Never deny your nature, Bob. All that St. Augustine grass. Oh, wait, what? Ow! Cut it out! Anyway, any attempts by streetcar companies to boost efficiencies with new routes have fallen through due to the rules clearly stating that no new tracks can be played by anyone whose trolley has already begun moving. What?
I didn't have anything to do this weekend.
So if you're going to visit the Big Easy this week, please plan accordingly by allotting 3 additional hours to your commute time due to protests, or bring a bike.
I gotta go occupy the restroom. And now, the finer things with Angus McPeters.
Thank you, Bob. Ablaze. 1 box, 43 tiles, 3 complete, distinct games. In the first game, Wildfire, a raging inferno spreads quickly through a calm forest. What can possibly stand in the way of nature's unbridled fury? What indeed, except for the firefighter. A lone sentinel standing in the path of the oncoming conflagration.
Gesundheit.
Notice the simple lines and contours of this piece. It elicits feelings of strength, of duty, yet of simple grace and compassion. The wide base provides a feeling of stability and security. Only such a piece would willingly put itself in harm's way to stem the rapidly growing danger.
You're a danger.
The second game of Ablaze is Volcano. In this game, players take turns piloting planes in support of ground troops fighting a brush fire that has been started by a volcano. The only thing that can possibly extinguish this blaze is the load of water. Only this primal element can combat the raging fire spreading from the volcano.
Isn't that the same piece?
Of course not, Bob. This is obviously a load of water. Note the tapering point extending outward as it spreads to the bottom. It suggests the illusion of water being dropped from a great height from a passing plane. Few pieces call for such a clear and vivid representation of what it
The same piece, Angus. The same piece.
The third game in Ablaze, On the Run, is perhaps my favorite. The brush fire springs up, racing through the trees. Players gain points by saving the animal. The fire forces animals to run wildly through the forest, searching for escape. Only strategic play can save them from a fiery death. The fierce, upward design gives a feeling of panic and urgency. It helps the players to actually visualize the terror racing through the animals' minds as they dash for safety.
You've got to be kidding me. Angus, this is the same piece. This is the exact same piece that you said was the firefighter and the load of water.
Bob, please. You're only embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing myself, Angus. It's the same piece. It's used for different things in the various games, but it's the exact same piece.
No, Bob. You're just not paying attention. Look, I'll show you. Here is the firefighter. Now here is the load of water. And finally, the animal. See, Bob, entirely different.
Well, this has been The Finer Things, apparently brought to you by the Scotch Distributors Association.
You youngsters, no imagination at all.
It looks like a chess piece. A pawn.
The chess piece.
Oh, my God. Well, that's another spectacular Bob and Angus show.
Yeah, come back next week and for another episode.
Yeah, same sheep. Different day.
You've been watching The Bob and Angus Show. Caution, looking directly at the sheep may cause brain damage. To see more of Bob and Angus, or to explore the games and information they shared with you today, visit mayfairgames.com. Thanks for watching.